What's going on? It's RagingYoshi here with another Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 3 Chain of Memories. So, I'm going to take this moment to apologize because it is currently pouring rain and thunderstorming in my background. So, if you can hear that, then I would like to just apologize greatly to you. But yes, right now we are in Hollow Bastion. We are continuing to trek through the castle, quote unquote, because I don't know what type of geometry would be needed to connect the rooms that we are making. To be fair, Castle Oblivion is just a giant castle, so it does have quite a bit of strange geometry to it. But yes, no, we are just slowly and carefully trying to find our way to the Room of Beginnings because I don't know where I'm going. Yeah. But yes, no, I'm going to take the moment to talk about the enemy cards for this world, which we have 4 new enemies, so 4 new enemy cards. Well, actually, we only have 3 new enemy cards, excuse me, because Dark Balls actually do not have an enemy card, except for one specific thing that happens, but not right now. What we do have, though, is Defender, which makes it so that we take less damage from physical attacks for a little bit. We have Reload Lock, which... Okay. Reload, there's reload, I can't even talk correctly. So Defenders, their ability to protect, we take less damage from physical attacks. Wyverns, their ability we get for using that Wyvern enemy card is Reload Lock, which stops our reload counter from increasing. So that means if our reload counter is 1, we can reload with it and it'll still be 1. And then Wizards has Magic Boost. We are not able to use Summon cards, which I don't use in this playthrough at all, but all of our magic spells have amplified damage, which, not gonna lie, would be pretty darn useful. That being said, we're still looking for the way forward. I must say, these maps do get a little complicated to navigate once you get a decent distance into the game. Because I think I'm just kind of running around aimlessly trying to find the right way at this point. And once I do find the way to the right room, I'm just going straight from important room to important room. Or not. Maybe I want to pick a fight or two. Maybe I decided picking fights for fun. See, it's funny. I don't remember. Oh my goodness, I'm like losing my train of thoughts completely, stopping mid-sentence. It's pretty comical, honestly, but here we finally found the RagingYoshi beginnings. So, okay, so I recorded this so long ago, it's so difficult for me to just figure out where I'm going, or like, well, watching this, it's so difficult for me to figure out where I was planning on going, what I was thinking at the time, because this is well over a month ago. If you want to frame a reference, this was recorded at the beginning of June, and now I'm towards the end of July. But so now, we've encountered Belle, and Belle is giving us the truth of the situation. Belle doesn't want to be here. That witch forced me to come here. I have no one to talk to. Oh wow, I skipped these really fast. In reality, Belle cares greatly for the beast, opposite of what we saw earlier. But what she was attempting to do was send the beast away, as she's about to tell us right now. Oh no, she's coming. Hide, quickly. And by she, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. She's talking about Maleficent! Oh my goodness, who'd have thought Maleficent? Anyone who probably played the first game. But, yes. It was Maleficent. Maleficent is the reason why Belle's attempting to send Le Beast away. What trap could Belle be talking about? Unfortunately, once again, this is another nonsensical storyline that is just a rehash of the story from a previous Kingdom Hearts game. I'm sorry, but it frustrates me to no end that this game didn't decide to just make original stories for these worlds and have them tie into everything going on. And we could have had organization members pulling shenanigans and it would have been cool. But then again, on that note, they didn't even elect to do that for Kingdom Hearts 2. So there I go, checking the map, trying to figure out where I need to go. Essentially, at this point, the ways I need to travel are very, very clearly mapped out for me. Which is honestly pretty convenient, because it makes life so much easier. And yes, I do keep checking the map. If it gets annoying, I do apologize. It's very easy for me to lose track of where I'm going. And I believe from here on, I try to make like rooms with little to no Heartless. Just because I don't really care to fight anything. Oh, I don't. What card are we gonna use? Come on, Sora, pick a card. Pick a card. Pick a card, Sora. Or am I think at this point I'm just looking at the different numbers I have for all the different cards. And we open the door. Yay! And navigating these worlds is a little frustrating. We haven't gotten to the bad part yet, where like worlds are completely just batshit insane with how we have to travel through them. You're gonna see that when we get to the last world of the game. It's really bad. Yeah, false bounty card. That's actually a really interesting room card. What that card does is it creates 3 chests, only one which actually contains something. The other 2 are fake chests or false chests.
Freeze!
Yeah, it doesn't work. Me. Pass me. You fucking up past me. Wow, I'm just whiffing. There we go. We did some damage and busted some stuff up. There we saw that was a premium room. Premium rooms, I don't know if I've mentioned them previously. But premium... Wow, that was terrible. Premium rooms will turn a card in your deck into a premium card. You choose that card by use of a roulette. Collect the experience. Thank you. Like, I was about to get mad at myself. I'm like, collect the experience before it disappears. Like, Jesus. And yes, I do realize that I am being extremely bad right now. But that is perfectly fine. 2, 3. And okay. Clear the enemies out. Not too badly. Not too badly. If you do hear me pause for like a moment or so, I am taking a drink. Just because it is very, very hot. Has the rain stopped already? Hey, the rain has stopped already. That's wonderful, honestly. Stupid Heartless. But you know what? This isn't as bad since I have my quote-unquote grinding deck set up. Because this deck really does do a lot. Except when the defender like just barely blocks it.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Yeah. It's super duper annoying versus the defender, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Luckily we only have one wizard here, so this enemy group probably wouldn't be that difficult to deal with.
Fire!
Why do we just keep healing this stupid thing?
Fire! Heal!
God, we're doing so badly. Just get me out of this world.
Yeah.
I did this world first because it's not that hard of a world, and it's probably one of the better worlds to do early, honestly, in my opinion. And now we activate our key to guidance. Woo! We're getting there. We're making our way to the end. Oh, there's 10 more minutes left in this video. It sucks. So, essentially, what's going on is Maleficent is attempting to get Beast to come to rescue Belle as a trap. But Belle's refusing to call Beast to get Beast's help, so Maleficent's trying to force Belle to call him. But why does Maleficent want Beast? I feel like Beast would just lay the smackdown on Maleficent. Like, if I were her, I'd be afraid of Beast. Belle. Alright, if that's how you feel, I understand. My hideousness is punishment for being selfish and unable to love. I was made into a monster loved by no one, and I became self blah 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 until I met you, Belle. You're the only person who accepted me. Little by little, you warmed my cold, selfish heart. The memories of our days together are most precious. I won't cast them aside. So I'm sorry I can't leave you here. Blah, blah, blah. Consider it my final selfish act. This monologue by Beast, I'd probably say, is one of my favorite monologues. Or, like, favorite, like, lines from a character. Although this plays perfectly into Maleficent. As Maleficent now attempts to claim Beast's heart for herself, which was her original plan. Belle jumps in the way to save Beast. And now Maleficent has taken Belle's heart for her own to use for whatever reason. Oh boy. So, time for me to sound like a broken record. I know I'm about to sound like a broken record. Only thing I need to start doing now is skipping, but I feel like with my stuttering and speech, I'm already skipping. Yes, these worlds have stories that loosely relate to the overall theme of the game, but I feel like this was wasted potential. So much more could have been done with the stories of this game. so much more, and we just kind of get these BS hashed, like half-ass hashed stories. I feel like better stories could have easily been written. Stories that could have used the characters we have in the game, been relevant to the story of the game, and just generally been more enjoyable. And unfortunately, what we get left with is this mess of a game, I guess is the best way to put it. Because I don't think this game is terrible by any means. I think this game has flaws and could have been done better. Getting the hiccups. Wow, I'm pretty sure I was going to not fight a thing in that room, and I get wrecked by that laser. And we're still confused going into combat.
Heal.
Oh. You're just peachy game.
Freeze. Freeze.
Alright, we took care of it though. Not too bad. Oh, guarded trove. Guarded trove. Oh, so this is the premium room. We just select a card and that card becomes a premium card. So now it costs less points for deck construction, but after one use it goes away. So if you're going to be making slates with that type of card, make sure you use that one as the first card. So we throw a blue card in and we get a key to truth. And we'll be able to move forward. Jeez, we have so many save point rooms. Ah, so that's what happened. So, Belle was attempting to hide her feelings to try and make it so that her heart wasn't pure enough for Maleficent to take and use. But, by acknowledging her feelings for Beast, Belle released her heart's true shine, I guess is the best way to put it. But why is Maleficent telling him all this? So that his heart will be perfect for her to take. Yes. Okay, but I did to erase your doubts. Now your heart is beginning to shine with love for Belle. I shall have your heart too, monster. Not if we stop you. You dare challenge me? Pitiful fools. I don't know why. I like doing bad guy voices far better than good guy voices. But yes. We are now entering a battle to end all battles. A battle to end all battles. We're fighting Maleficent. Dragon. Alright, so this fight, honestly, is pretty straightforward. Maleficent has a lot of big attacks that can be a little annoying to avoid. She breathes fire, smacks the ground, sends a shockwave at us. But just like most Disney bosses, she will only use single cards. If you notice, I did take a moment to start my slate with that premium card so that it was the card that I lost. Instead of losing 2 cards, I only lost 1. Essentially, I'm just taking my time with this fight. We have the gimmick card, which I forget what it does for this fight, because I don't think I use it. Just taking our time at this point. Blizzard is much less effective than Fire, because Blizzard's more of a shotgun style spray, while Fire is a nice single target hit. There we go, we did use the gimmick card. Oh, it makes a little platform for us to use. Oh! I completely forgot about that. If I were to hop up on that platform, I could move around on the platform for a little bit, making it easier to hit Maleficent, but I don't think it matters. I think she dies. Very easy fight. Very straightforward. Probably one of the easier bosses at this point. Maleficent's enemy card is actually really good on it, if I remember correctly. Yes, you get overdrive. Our reload speed decreases, but our attack cards get powered up significantly. So it only works for about 30 attacks, but you know what? It's still good, and we really do some damage. Get some HP, make it a little easier to survive fights. We don't really need more CP right now, but it's not particularly terrible. But yes, we defeated Maleficent. Belle's heart comes back, and thus we get back to Le Belle. We managed to successfully save Belle from Maleficent. I will say, that fight is not a difficult one. It's an interesting fight, definitely. And I guess, okay, so the strategies I use for these fights, they cheese these fights out very greatly. It makes it difficult to lose them. Not impossible. I won't say it makes it impossible, but it definitely makes it difficult for me to lose these fights. Now, are there other strategies we could be using? Yeah, probably. Do I very much cheese these fights out? Yeah, definitely. Shrug. It's just, it made it easier to play through the game, honestly. And this game does get very long and tedious very quickly, so cheesing them out just kind of takes some of the edge off, takes some of the stress off of playing through this. But that being said, we are now in the Conqueror's Respite. We have once again conquered another world of Kingdom Hearts, Rechanted Memories. Next episode, we will venture further forward and go into yet another new world. So, I hope to see you guys then. See ya.